For the next few days, you can get 50% off a subscription to The Athletic. See the link in the description. Jadon Sancho has a tell. Before a dribble, he often raises his right arm to shoulder height, a bit like a praying mantis that's ready to catch and devour a fly. Countless Bundesliga defenders have nevertheless fallen victim to his quick shuffle of feet and feints, unable to stop his advance. They knew what was coming, but they couldn't do much about it. It's the Arjen Robben paradox. In Sancho's last game for Borussia Dortmund, the 4-1 win over RB Leipzig in the DFB Pokal final, it was the same. Sancho proved largely unplayable in that game. He scored 2 goals and provided an assist for Erling Haaland. After the win, which earned Dortmund their first piece of silverware in 4 years, L'Équipe described him as a wunderkind. Sky Sports Germany went for a magician of the ball, and now he's a Manchester United player. United supporters should be excited. Sancho's unique skill set, a combination of individual wizardry, less obvious but consistent ball progression up the pitch, and an eye for a killer pass will add plenty to their team's attacks. And add versatility to that list too. There's a debate as to whether Sancho is better used on the left or the right, and whether he needs a specific type of fullback behind him. Achraf Hakimi's departure to Inter Milan last summer was blamed for his being less impactful on the Dortmund right during the first 4 months of the 2020-21 season. But the numbers tell a different story. In 2019-20, Sancho's best season at Dortmund, he spent only 29% on the right wing directly ahead of Hakimi, the marauding wing back. He mostly played in a more central role, and sometimes on the left. In 2020-21, a season defined by Lucien Favre switching to a back 4 system with an additional central attacking midfielder, Sancho was more of an orthodox winger, albeit on both sides. 45% of his minutes were on the left, 37% of them on the right. On the left, he was supported by the offensively minded Rafael Guerreiro, and on the right, it was the less refined Thomas Meunier. Yet Sancho's attacking output and style was quite consistent on either flank, as we can see by using Smarter Scout, a tool that uses advanced metrics to give players a rating from 0 to 99 based on how often they perform a specific action compared to others playing in their position or how effective they are at it. The first chart shows how he rated in different categories when playing on the right wing for Dortmund last season. The second shows how he rated on the left wing for Dortmund in 2020-21. Now you see, it's on the left where he was at his most dangerous for Dortmund last season. An expected goals from shot creation of 88 out of 99 is up there with the very best in his position at the elite level. Playing in front of Guerreiro rather than Meunier might explain why there was a bit more end product on the left. But Sancho's move there also coincided with Terzic taking over a Dortmund team that had looked slow and sluggish in attack. And with Sancho, his ability to get the ball where it matters, to attackers in the box, is particularly eye-catching. Among under-23 midfielders and forwards with 900 plus minutes, Sancho's rate of 0.48 assists per 90 is unrivaled in the Bundesliga and only bettered by Real Madrid's Rodrigo across Europe's top 5 leagues last season. But his influence goes far beyond playing that last ball. One of Sancho's key traits is his ability to progress the ball upfield. His XG from ball progression, i.e. passing, receiving, carrying the ball upfield, is rated 94 out of 99, which shows that he is one of the best in his position at advancing the play. And in terms of running with the ball, he is truly in a class of his own. StatsBomb data via FBref shows that no other under-23 midfielder or forward in Europe's top 5 leagues has carried the ball more frequently than Sancho's 60.7 per 90 minutes. The extent of those carries is even more impressive. His 10.4 progressive carries per 90 are among the top 5 in Europe for his age. Now, interestingly, he doesn't tend to shoot all that often on a per-touch basis, and doesn't frequently receive in the box for a player in his position, but that's likely to be due to the fact that he has so many touches on the ball. Sancho is clearly comfortable with it at his feet, and he's not afraid to try and beat his man either. His 7.1 attempted dribbles per 90 is the highest of any player in the Bundesliga, a skill that makes him a threat both on the break and when trying to unlock packed defences. In the Premier League last season, that was only bettered by Adama Traoré and Alain Saint-Maximin. so. This was a protracted pursuit, with Manchester United taking nearly 2 years to complete the signing. But for €85 million, the cut and thrust that Jadon Sancho provides will allow him to change the aesthetic of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's attack and make him worth that long wait. For the next few days, you can get 50% off a subscription to The Athletic. See the link in the description.